What's going on, lads? It's your boy Cameron here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you guys all having a fantastic day. So today we are doing a Los Angeles Lakers rebuild, but there's a catch. We're not signing Anthony Davis in free agency, so we're not going to re-sign him. It is a fantasy type rebuild, but we're not going to re-sign him. I did get suggested to do this video in yesterday's video, so go check that out if you haven't, and leave a comment saying if there's anything you want to see. Also, before the video begins, please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. That would be absolutely amazing if you guys could do that, show your support for the channel. And we're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of this year, so it would be amazing if we could hit it before then. If we could hit it halfway through or even before that, that would be absolutely splendid. But before the end of the year, that is my YouTube goal. So this team, I'm not going to change anything this season. This season we're just going to keep going, just simulate the rest of it. No, actually, no, that's a lie. I'm going to see if I can trade DeMarcus Cousins for someone. Because DeMarcus Cousins taking up a roster spot, and he's probably not going to come back this season unless he comes back very, very late. But I don't expect him to come back, and Jared Dudley is also going to be gone. I don't think Jared Dudley has any trade value. No, it doesn't. So if we can pick up like a small forward, that'd be crazy. If we just chuck in Kuzma, I'm not thinking of trading Kuzma. But let's just see if we get Derrick Rose. I have done a Lakers Derrick Rose rebuild, so if you don't, on the channel, that was like earlier this week, so go check that out too. Yeah, we're not trading Kuz. We're not trading Kuzma. If we got rid of Troy Daniels, because I think he might have 1.5 stars values. Yeah, he does. And we can get Tristan Thompson, who could be, we don't need centers. Brandon Clark would be crazy good for our team. Devontae Graham. Looking at these, there is this trade for Devontae Graham, plus we get Willie Hernangomez, a nice trade piece. Or we could do this trade over here with Detroit for Derrick Rose. I like both trades. I prefer the Devontae Graham deal. Only, how long is Devontae under contract for? Because I'm pretty sure we're going to have to pay him next offseason, aren't we? We got 2 years. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, I like that. Yeah, I'm good with that trade. I want to do this. Plus, we get Willie Hernangomez, who is really, really handy to have, who we can use in trades. So then we can use Hernangomez. I don't want to say Rondo, because now we've got a better starting point guard. Rondo can come off the bench. Let's go, instead of Alex Caruso, we go Quinn Cook, because now we're not going to be using Quinn Cook, because Rajon Rondo is coming off the bench. If we could pick up a defensive guy to come off of our bench, that would be nice. Marquise Chris Boucher, I don't know how to pronounce it. Amari Spellman. So there are guys here, like Landry Shamet is someone that we could maybe go after. DeAnthony Melton. And Bielitsa, not really what we're looking for, because we do have Kyle Kuzma at that position. Because we have Kyle Kuzma, that's why I'm looking for a defensive player. But if we went like Chris Boucher, what's his defensive rating looking like? Defense, perimeter defense. He doesn't really have much defense. Okay. So if I go these two, and I'll chuck in our first round pick this year, because it's going to be number 30. Number 30 or 29, one or the other. We can get Jabari Parker, who can play the small county. Oh, he's 6'8". Yeah, okay. There's really not a lot here that we can do. So I'm just going to roll with this team. I'm okay with it. So if we go like this, they want to start Rondo. Ooh, nah, I'm going to play Devontae at the 1 and Danny Green at the 2, because I like Danny Green in that starting lineup, and I don't mind, you know, all that there. So, Hernangomez, how long do we have left on his deal? Is it only 1 year? I might play, we got way too many centers then coming off the bench. We need to give, Avery Bradley some minutes, and I'm going to run a 9-man rotation for this first season, I'm guessing. I'm okay with that, and we're good with these two getting minutes like that. Danny Green can go up to about 30 a night. Okay, no, let's bring these bench guys down a little bit. And Danny can get like 27, Devontae can get like 31. So let's see what goes on there, and then we have an actual third scorer in Devontae Graham. So that's awesome. Proficiency, we're going to keep it like that. I'm going to simulate the rest of this first season. I'll see you guys with our record. Alright, so we finished this season with a 59 and 23 record. Giannis is MVP. It's all the same awards like usual these days. So Lakers, we get LeBron All-NBA first team. We get AD All-NBA second team. And that is it there. So we finished as a 2 seed in the West. The Clippers finished as a 1 seed. So that's okay, I guess. Okay, so player stats, AD, 26.7, 10 and 2, 26.7, 7 and 10 for LeBron. Devontae Graham, that third option, very, very nice. I like seeing that. He's going to be a nice point guard for us. Nice young point guard. Kuzma, Cadwell Pope, Dwight Howard, Danny Green. So there we all go. There's those stats. Team stats here. Points per game. So offensively, we were 4th. Our defense was 3rd. And our differential was 2nd. Only 2nd to the Bucks, who had 12.6. Gee whiz. I don't think we need to change the rotation. I mean, we've got a 9-man. Let's just bring the minutes down a little bit for the bench and give these boys a bit more, some more minutes, I guess you could say. And I'm going to go like that, and I'm fine with that. So, down here against the Spurs, let's simulate rounds, see what goes on. Okay, we lose our first game. That is not a very... 2 games in a row? No, surely not. Sure... No. Cheers, 2K. Cheers, mate. Cheers. That's absolutely horrendous. That was really dumb. The Clippers are the champs and Kawhi is finals MVP. That was actually so dumb. What the hell? We lost in 6 games in the first round to the 7-seeded Spurs. Draft lottery, we don't have a first round pick, so we don't really care too much because you traded it to... Oh no, we do have our first round pick, 28th pick, so could be alright. Frank Vogel, I am happy with. Jason Kidd, I'm happy with. Our trainer, I'm happy with. We just need to fix ourselves up a new assistant GM, and we should be a-okay. Let's go down and draft. So 28th pick, let's see what we can do here. So we need another power forward because we're not going to be able to re-sign. Anthony Davis, which puts us in a bit of a sticky situation. Terrence Ross isn't Karis LeVert, Rudy Gay. I like the Rudy Gay and Trey Lyles deal because we can move Rudy Gay to small forward and we can get that, or Karis LeVert. I'm going to go Rudy Gay only because when we move Rudy to the small forward position, he goes up a bit and we can use him in a deal with Trey Lyles, and we can't give up a first round pick because we don't have any first. We can get Tobias Harris straight up, which would be a very good, not a replacement as such, more like a very good player to fill in for Anthony Davis. So we're going to pick up Tobias Harris. In the draft, we don't have any picks, so we're just going to sim to the end here. We should. So Anthony Edwards went 1, RJ Hampton, LaMelo Ball, Cole Anthony, and Isaiah Stewart were the top 5 picks. Rookie signings, we don't have any rookies. Team player options, so he has declined. Devontae Graham, we're bringing back. So we're not allowed to re-sign Anthony Davis, which is a bit of a dilemma. Although we did just pick up Tobias, not the greatest of replacements to Anthony Davis. So like, if I was allowed to, I want to re-sign him so bad, but I cannot. What we could go after is like an Andre Drummond type player, and then we could try and trade Andre Drummond. So what we need to do then, though, is trade away Kentavious Caldwell-Pope for some picks from Atlanta. Thank you. And we should... Can we afford Drummond? No, we need to free up 15 mil. 15 mil. Okay, never mind. Tobias Harris, you are making a lot of money, lad. Can we get a small forward who's not making that much money? Gee whiz, man. Gordon Hayward's making more money. Gobert, that's actually not bad. Plus we get Ed Davis, not bad. Mitchell Robinson, I like that. Ooh, Brogdon. Oh, I have to give up Devontae Graham. I don't want to give up Devontae. I'm looking... Oh, CJ McCollum. That's not bad. John Wall, too much money. What I'm thinking then, I do like that Mitchell Robinson deal. It does take a lot of salary off of our books. And Mitchell Robinson, we can keep as our starting center. We are going to use Mitchell Robinson, and then we can go over here to Andre Drummond and offer him a nice little deal. If he'd like to come play for the Lakers, he does. We should be a-okay. And I'm just going to make sure I can... get Andre Drummond there. JaVale McGee, Rajon Rondo, I don't want to bring back. And we should be okay. Hopefully, we have a little bit of money after this as well that we can spend on someone. Like, if we could pick... Anthony Davis is still here, but we don't have... Ooh. It's so tempting. It's so tempting. So what I am going to do, we need to free up just a little bit more money. We need to free up, like, one person needs to go. So if I go over here and go to Quinn Cook, I'm not going to be using him. If we can move Quinn Cook for a first, thank you Atlanta. Now we can go up and go to Gallinari, offer him a bit of a deal. 3 years, make it. I'll go 3 years, make it a little bit better for him, and there we go. So we do sign Gallinari and Drummond. What I am going to do, I know it's frowned upon, I moved him to the power forward, only because I can now get offered better deals. Devin Booker and Cody Zeller, Bradley Beal and John Wall, thank you. I'm taking Bradley Beal and John Wall. That is huge. I like it. And then we can go over here, get rid of John Wall, and say that first and that first. Are we able to pick up Zach LaVine? Oh, D'Angelo Russell. Chris Paul. We don't need a point guard. That's the thing. We don't need a point guard. So what I'm looking at, Zach LaVine is nice. Either Zach LaVine, D'Lo, we can move to the shooting guard. Yeah. Oh, I mean, we got Bradley Beal, we can move to small forward. I do like Chris Paul, DeJounte Murray, Kyle Lowry. What I'm thinking, Zach LaVine can play small forward minutes, can he not? Yes, he can. Or I can go D'Angelo and Draymond. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go D'Angelo and Draymond. Only because what I can do, I move Bradley Beal to the small forward. He goes up. D'Angelo Russell to the shooting guard. He also goes up. So that is a very big deal. Devontae Graham's a shooting guard. So what we can do is just leave D'Lo there. Because then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. What we don't really need Devontae now. Because we can keep Bradley Beal at the shooting guard. So if we traded Devontae Graham and Draymond Green, are we able to pick up a power forward for a good starting power forward for this team? Rudy Gobert is looking very nice. All right, I've made a decision. I'm going to go for this Rudy Gobert deal. I'm not sure if it's the best one. I'm going to go with it. You guys can feel free to disagree with me in those comments because yeah, I'm not 100% sold on it. But what I am going to do, because it's a cheat code in this game, you can just move them to power forward and their value goes up. So if we can do this and get another power forward, that would be absolutely splendid. I have to give up D'Angelo Russell for that deal. Never mind. Ooh, Porzingis. Hello. Kristaps Porzingis seems to be a nice little pickup for us there. So what I am going to do, I am picking up Kristaps Porzingis. I think he'll be very nice for our team. So, what do we got? We need another point guard, shooting guard, small forward. We have plenty of power forwards. We don't need power forwards and center. We should be alright because we can get Kristaps Porzingis. So, Georges Nang and Roby, what can you two get me? So, Nang and Roby, could you two get me like a decent backup, like center or something? Tony Bradley isn't the... Frank Kaminsky, hello. I'll take Frank Kaminsky, even though we don't need another power forward. I just realized as soon as I got him, I was like, we don't need another power forward, lad. We don't need another power forward. So, Frank Kaminsky, what can you just get me straight up, mate? Oh, Avery Bradley back. That's not bad. And Monte Morris as a backup point guard. I will take that. Monte Morris as a backup point guard. I'll take it. So, what do we need? We need a shooting guard, small forward, and a center. So, centers. Who's over here? Mason Plumlee or Aaron Baines? I think Bainesy will probably suit the system a little bit better. So I am going to go after Aaron Baines instead. Shooting guard, Justin Holiday, I guess, will be alright for the minimum. And small forwards, I am going to have to... I'm going to have to do things here. We can still... What I want to do... I'm not sure if this is cheating. I'm pretty sure it is. But what I want to do is offer that to Anthony Davis, even though I'm pretty sure he don't. I'm sorry, guys. I did just re-sign Anthony. How did I just re-sign Anthony Davis? Here, I'll trade him for you. I'll trade him somehow, alright? I'll find a trade for him, alright? I'll find something. Alright, so trade offers for Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, plus D'Angelo Russell. No, I'm good. Giannis Antetokounmpo. If only. Kawhi and PG. Holy crap, man. Ja Morant, DeMar DeRozan, Trae Young and John Collins, Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, Luka Doncic and Rudy Gobert, Durant and Kyrie. harder than Capella. Oh, if Steph Curry got offered, then I would have taken Steph Curry, but... Okay, so the best offer... Oh my goodness, that's so good. I don't want to give up Kyle Kuzma, though. So the best offer that I'm getting, that I want to do this Luka deal. Although I probably shouldn't. Oh, I also want to do this deal, because I get Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. I'm doing this deal, guys. I'm sorry that I did sign Anthony Davis and we're getting Kevin Durant. But we're doing that trade. I'm now going to sort out all this stuff. Because this team is overpowered. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry if this is a bit wrong. But yeah, I'm going to sort this all out real quick. I'll see you guys down at training camps. 3 training camps here, lads. Let's go down to Untapped Potential. I really cannot believe that we have a team like this, man. How do we have a team like this? I don't know if I cheated. I think I might have cheated a little bit in everyone else's eyes. In my defense, he was there, and I did say we weren't going to re-sign him, didn't I? Yeah, I'm sorry. I did kind of cheat there. I'm sorry, guys. But look at our team now. Look at that. Also, I sent it to Kuzma and Monte Morris, by the way. So those are the untapped potentials. Our roster is looking hella fine. I'm going to sort something out. I might even have a trade here for something, to someone to come off the bench. But I'll see you guys when I have a rotation sorted. Alright, I'm going to come through and do this trade for Luke Kennard and Jahlil Okafor for Aaron Baines and Kyle Kuzma. I think I might be losing a bit of value there, but at the same time, I did just auto-rotate it. So, we have a pretty decent bench. A pretty decent bench, to say the least. So, yeah, I'm actually going to start our rotation now. I'm not sure if I am going to play Porzingis off the bench, but I'm pretty sure I will. I'll see you guys when I have this rotation sorted. Alright, so our rotation for this second season is a bit stacked. It's Kyrie Irving, Bradley Beal, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Mitchell Robinson. Hey, it's a fantasy draft, guys. It's a fantasy draft. It's a fantasy rebuild, guys. So, yeah, this can happen. Porzingis off the bench with Luke Kennard, Monte Morris, and Jahlil Okafor. We then have LeBron, KD, and Kyrie as our scoring options. Proficiency, we got a 4.5 star system with a balanced, so we're going to be going like that. Power rankings, we're projected 1 seed, 1 seed, and 1 seed. I don't expect anything different. I'll simulate this second season. I'll see you guys with our record. Hopefully, it's very good, eh? Alright, so we finished with a 63-19 record. Giannis is the MVP, LaMelo Rookie of the Year, Dennis Schroeder 6-man, Kawhi Defensive, Zubac Most Improved, and Mike Budenholzer with 67 wins. Gee whiz. LeBron did make All-NBA First Team, and All-NBA First Team is LeBron, second team is no one, and third team is Kevin Durant. So that's awesome. Defensive, we don't get anyone. Rookies, we definitely don't have a rookie. So we finished as a 1 seed in the West, which is cool to see. Let's go across to these player stats here. LeBron, 27.2 points, 8 and 10 somehow still. KD, 25.3, 5 and 4. Irving, 25.2, 5 and 7. Bradley Beal, 14, 3 and 4. Porzingis, 11, 7 and 1. 7, 10 and 1 for Mitchell Robinson, 5, 1 and 3 for Luke Kennard, 3, 0 and 2 for Monte Morris, and 3, 2 and 0 for Jahlil Okafor. Team stats, points per game, we were first, our defense was third, and our differential was first. So that's nice to see. I think we've already got a 9-man rotation, so we don't have to really bother with it too much. Yeah, I'm okay with Luke Kennard getting a little bit less minutes, and I'll give Bang and Bang more minutes. Yes, I am okay with that. Simulate round here against the Houston Rockets, who are the 8th seed. Hopefully we can do alright in the playoffs. I mean, imagine, this is an all-star team, basically. I have an all-star team as my normal team, and we managed to lose a game in the first round. 2 games in the first round. I was about to say 3 games, but we actually won. New Orleans here. Let's see what goes on. Surely our experience and our players can defeat the Pelicans, the young Pelicans. And no, apparently not. We just still lose 2 games. We're taking on the Golden State Warriors, who have Steph Oladipo. Ooh, that's a good backcourt combo. I like that. Pascal, Larry Nance, James Wiseman. Okay. John Wall coming off the bench. All right. I see you, Golden State. I see you. Let's see. So they traded Klay Thompson for Oladipo. I'm not sure if I like that change, but we do beat the Warriors in 5 games, and we've got the Bucks, who finished with a higher record than us, who have Bledsoe, DiVincenzo, Middleton, Giannis, Robin Lopez instead of Brooks starting. So, and they also added Andre Iguodala, Taurean Prince. So they have an alright team. They finished with a better record than us, but that could have just been because they're in the East. And yeah, we win in 5 games, and LeBron James wins Finals MVP. Let's see. I think this offseason there's really not a lot that I can do because we have like, what, 7 superstars on our team? So I think there's not a lot we can really do. Do we have our pick? Probably not, because we do trade our picks away very easily. No, the Pelicans have our pick. Fair enough. Star signing, we need a new head coach. Actually, we don't need a new head one because he's championship coach now. We need to bring him back. Our assistant coach in Trent Peterson, and a head scout we don't really care too much about. So we don't have a first round pick, but let's just go down the draft and let's see what is actually going on. So we actually don't have a pick at all. So let's just go down to team player options. I don't expect us to change this team at all. LeBron James has accepted, and we are accepting Mitchell Robinson's deal. Qualifying, we need to bring back Luke Kennard if we have the space underneath the hard cap. That is moratorium. So we don't have any room under the hard cap. And we also have to bring back Monte Morris. We can't do that, can we? Surely not. Like, that's a bit bad if we can just, like, straight up just go over the hard cap. Yeah, I was about to say, surely we can't offer both of them because we're over the hard cap. Okay, okay, no, let's just go like this. Okay, yep, sure. It's got to match it anyway, so it's not going to let me do anything because we're definitely over the damn hard cap. So, no way. You're kidding. Far out, mate. Alright, no one on this team is below an 80 overall, so that's pretty cool. We need another power forward center. So, what can we afford? Literally no one. Power forward centers. Meyers Leonard seems to be a good deal. I'll take that, and we'll take Meyers Leonard. Surely he wants to come on this team, mate. Surely. Like, it's almost a guaranteed ring. So, yeah, I wouldn't say no to this team. Let's just see who's centers. Boban Marjanovic. Okay, sure. I'll offer Boban a deal for the minimum. And let's see what we can do. So, if we can go these two, I want to try and get another 80 overall. So, no, not Boban and Mitchie. I want to go Boban and Meyers. Can we get another power forward or center that is over 80 overall? Dorian Finney-Smith. No, we cannot. Okay, fair. I'll chuck in our first in 2025. Gafford. Not really. Yeah, not really a lot going on here. I'm actually going to go Daniel Gafford here anyway. I'll pick up Daniel Gafford. I'm alright with that. I'm going to go to training camps. Pretty easy off-season this is. Alright, 3 training camps here. Last 3 of the video. Let's go across, and we're going to give it to Mitchell Robinson. Because if possible, I like to see him to come up to a 90. Luke Kennard, I'll give it to, and I'm also going to give it to Gafford as well. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I would like to go to Daniel Gafford, please. Thank you. Give it to Daniel Gafford there. There's really nothing that I can really do to this team. I'll see you guys with the rotation because this team is OP. Alright, our rotation for this final season is Kyrie, Bradley Beal, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Mitchell Robinson. That's our starting 5, the exact same with Kristaps Porzingis, Monte Morris, Luke Kennard, and Daniel Gafford. The only change that I've made to this team is Daniel Gafford. That's the only change. So let's see what goes on. KD is now my first scoring option, then LeBron, then Kyrie. Proficiency is still the balanced system. It works for us. So let's see what goes on. Power rankings, we're projected 1 seed, 1 seed, and 1 seed. So yeah, let's see what goes on. If we can beat 63 wins, that'll be amazing. But let's see how this team goes. Okay, so we finished with a 61-21 record, and somehow LeBron James got MVP of the league with those guys on his team. So LeBron James, MVP, Bob Bol, Rookie of the Year, John Wall, 6th man, Anthony Davis, Defensive, Tyrese, I don't know who that is, Most Improved, and Frank Vogel, Coach of the Year. So we get LeBron James, All-NBA First Team, and we get Kevin Durant, All-NBA Third Team. Defense, we don't get anyone, and rookies, we don't have any. So we finish as a 1 seed in the West again. There's really no question there. Player stats, let's see what goes on. So LeBron, we know his stat line. KD, 24.5, 5 and 4. Irving, 24 and 7. Bradley Beal, 17, 3 and 5. Porzingis, 13, 8 and 1. 8, 10 and 0 for Mitchell Robinson, 14, 1 and 2 for Kennard, 2, 1 and 3 for Morris, 3, 2 and 0 for Gafford. Team stats here: points per game, we were first, and our defense was 8th. And our differential though was first still. Our offense was just too good. I'm not even going to change the rotation for the playoffs, you know. I'm not even going to change it. Watch us be cocky and lose in the first round. Well, us, I mean me. Watch. I mean, we did manage to lose, 2 games in the first round last season to the Rockets, but we are in through to the second round, and we're taking on the Rockets, funnily enough. So let's see what goes on. Let's see if we can do better than last season. It would be very, very nice. And we do. We sweep our way to the Western Conference Finals, where we are taking on the 3-seeded Phoenix Suns, who have LaMelo, Devin Booker, OG Anunoby, Jabari Parker, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges, Norman Powell. Okay, so they have a good team. Not as good as our team, but they have a good team. I'm literally at the point where I'm not scared of any team, because we just swept our way through to the finals, and we're taking on the 1-seeded Wizards, who have Nico Malin, Taylor Horton-Tucker, Troy Brown Jr., Andre Drummond, Montrezl Harrell. How did this team make it to the finals? How did that? We're going to go 16-0 in the finals. We went 16-0 in the playoffs. Let's go. Okay, so Lakers are champs and Bron is the MVP. So, our team: LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Bradley Beal, Mitchell Robinson starting 5, all over 90. And then we also have Porzingis coming off the bench, which is another 90. Luke Kennard, Monte Morris, and Daniel Gafford. So we almost had all 80s, and we had a starting 6 of 90. So that's pretty cool there. But I'm going to leave this video here. Hopefully you guys all have enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to smash the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That would absolutely be amazing. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. If not earlier, that would be fantastic if possible. But I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully you guys all have a good rest of the day. I'll catch you guys in the next video.